Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day to everybody. And today I'm going to repeat the assignment number 1, literature review for research methodology class. Okay, this is for MBC. Okay, now the first one that I tell you that I ask you to do is to find the title, and then we have the niche of the title, and then we have the framework. Okay, I'm using my students' framework today, and then this is a working framework for the students, and she would like to do the boycott intention. Okay, and then this is her DV, and her IV is flotilla movement, perception, and media reality. So I'm going to tell you based on this framework. If you still remember, okay, last night class, okay, so we are here. Last night class, we are here that we how to write a chapter 2, mean that I'm using the example by Sister Sumaya under domestic violence. And I teach you how to do the paragraphing. Okay, so let's go back to my current lecture. All right. Now, what we need to do is in the literature review section. Okay, you didn't have the introduction. Okay, a gap of the study. No, you didn't have that. Okay, you just focus on this framework that of your study, and this is how to survive the academic writing. Yeah. So look at what we need to do in chapter 2, literature review for our variables. What is literature review? Literature review is a past study. Make sure when you refer to your textbook, make sure the source is good. All right, source is good. The first one you need to do is you need to tell what is the boycott intention of your study. Okay, that's the first one. Maybe you would like uh to to explain first what is a boycott intention. Okay, that's the first item. And boycott intention, okay, uh, boycott intention, the second section, maybe you would like to say boycott intention of the Israel product. All right, now you need to give the, uh, uh, to give me the write-up for the boycott intention. And remember, okay, please remember, the LR is the heart of your research, the heart of your research. Okay, now how to write? Let me repeat again. Okay, last night we are doing for the domestic violence, right? Domestic violence. Okay, the first one that we discussed last night was what is the definition of domestic violence? Okay, 2.2 perception of domestic violence. The first paragraph. Okay, so same rules apply. Okay, the first paragraph is on the boycott intention. Okay, so first you need to have the definition, few reference, and then you can conclude what is the definition of the perception. Here is on the perception of domestic violence according to your study. Same. When you are doing the boycott intention, okay, boycott intention here, you need to discuss first the definition of the boycott intention, and then you need to find few reference and then summarize what is a boycott intention for your study. All right, and then after that, you need to find the framework or dimension or advantage, okay, on your variable. So if let's say there are 3 advantage, you need to explain one advantage, one paragraph, okay, and then you need to have the conclusion. This is how to write. Okay, it's how to write. Okay, doesn't matter whether it is a perception of domestic violence, whether it is a perception on the boycott intention. This is the how you want to write the chapter 2. All right, now let's go. You need to do the same for boycott intention, flotilla movement, perception, and media reality. After that, okay, the second one is you need to go for the relationship. Okay, what is relationship? Relationship is a line that you draw between flotilla movement to boycott intention, and the perception to boycott intention, and then media reality to boycott intention. Look at your book. Okay, how to form a hypothesis. This one is hypothesis 1, hypothesis 2, and hypothesis 3. All right. I will give you one example. There's a relationship between flotilla movement and boycott intention. That's for the hypothesis one. And you need to find the literature for that. One or two paragraph is enough. Okay, find the literature that can that can uh, uh, that can um, that can support your relationship between IV and DV. Okay, let me check the book first. Okay. Okay, now when you want to find, say that because last night we're doing the domestic violence. Okay, today we are going. No, no, sorry. So we are going to do the boycott intention. When you want to do the boycott intention, make sure you find the article that have the similar value. For example, last night we do the uh, about the domestic violence. I asked you to do the domestic violence, abuse, bully. So the article will be like quite the same. Okay, the same how to say the same meaning, the same weightage. So you can find not only like because you cannot find boycott intention, you said no article. No, you need to find more. Find the synonym of it at the same value. All right. But you can have only one or two paragraphs. And then towards the end, okay, conclusion. Therefore, the hypothesis one is constructed. Okay. So because you find the literature of the hypothesis, so you construct the first hypothesis. After that, you finish that. Okay, you go to the theory or model. Okay, first, start by mentioning about your study and what are the theories, not theory, okay, that is suitable to your study. List down few theories that suitable, and the paragraph is the theory of your choice. Okay, now give the second paragraph is give the introduction about your theory, who is the founder, the history and the use of theory, and the foundation of the theory. All right, foundation. And then what you can add here is paragraph 4 is the apa tu? Critics. Okay, with the disadvantage of using the theory and answer the critic. While you are still using this theory, even though there is a critics. And the next one is conceptual framework. Okay, conceptual framework. Okay, so you list down, you put the framework here and list down the hypothesis of the study and chapter summary. All right, chapter summary. So that's all. Okay, I hope that you get it. Okay, just focus on the chapter 2 only. Chapter 1 is the introduction, uh, gap of your study, the significance of your study, the objective, the research question. That's chapter 1. Find it. You have AI, find it. What to write in chapter 1. All right. So I'm also list down in chapter 2 what you need to put there. And by this, I hope that you can understand. If let's say you have more questions, you can always ask me. All right. Okay, bye bye.